This is Hervé Esseny from GuitarGearGeek.com. This video is a review of the guitar I built using a kit from AliExpress. It's a 24 fret neck with a semi-hollow body. I changed most of the hardware except the tuners and a few things like selector, track plate, and everything else is mine. So 2 Wilkinson Zebra pickups and 3 band active EQ from Artec, which is the MT3, and Artec booster with the QTB. Also, I added those 3 toggle switch here, which the first 2 are setting each pickup individually in series, split and parallel. So this is the neck and the bridge, and this one sets both pickup out of phase. I had to do an opening in the back of the guitar here to be able to fit my electronic and to set and to locate the battery inside, and that's all there is to it. So I used a Ruby water tint to paint the guitar, which is the color name is Ruby, and I finally finished the whole thing using nitrocellulose varnish in can. I added like close to 2 cans to get this finish, and it's perfect. This is the kit I bought at AliExpress. So as you can see, I paid it $97 plus $64 shipping. So the total cost was $161 shipping included, which is extremely cheap. So the name they gave it to this kit is just completely wrong. Bolt-on solid mahogany body when it's a semi-hollow body, set neck. So anyway, it doesn't matter. That's why I mentioned it as a PRS kit at the beginning of the video, but it's not a PRS. I don't know what type of guitar this is. I just mentioned PRS because to me it looks a bit like a PRS, but it's not a PRS kit. It's whatever kit it is. It's a really cool kit. At least I'm right for that. 24 fret, mahogany, that's right too. Rosewood fingerboard, and of course, like in every kit, most of the hardware are first price. So as I say all the time, if you build your own guitar using a kit, if you use the hardware included, you're going to have a first price guitar. But if you amend it with your own hardware, like changing for better pickups, better pots, better tuners, better bridge, and just keep the wood part, you have a much better guitar than everything you can find on the market, because you can do your own electronic and your own settings like I did with the out of phase and series split parallel for each pickup that you can't find in regular guitar available on the market. So depending how good your paint job is, I suggest you to do to amend the hardware to get the best guitar you can get. Otherwise, start using the hardware included to practice your painting and varnish skill if it's the first time you do a kit. And then when the guitar is good looking and especially plays really well in terms of intonation and string height and everything, then if you amend the hardware, you have the best guitar you can get for a really cheap amount of money, because $160 shipping included for a kit of that quality, it's really good. This shop, even if they are giving wrong name to their kit, are really good. Grayscale, I bought many stuff from there, and it's always high quality. Derulo, it's a really good brand from China. Actually, this is the only kit I didn't have to do a fret job setting in order to set the string height really low and perfect. It was right on out of the box. So this tells a lot from Chinese neck, because most of the time you have a lot of work to do on the fret. So that's it. Now I'm going to play the guitar, showing you the few, not all, but a lot of different pickups setting and the Artec NT3, how it sounds like and everything. Some clean sound, only reverb. So this is the neck pickup in parallel. This is the same in split mode and in series. The tri-band EQ is extremely powerful, so it's not only a tri-band, it's also, you have to understand that an EQ also amplifies the sounds a lot. So if you crank up the bass or the mid or the treble a lot, it's going to add a lot of volume, and therefore it won't be possible to use the booster. So now the way I am set, the treble is set on 2, the mid on 4, between 4 and 5, and the bass around 3. And if I just this is only the bass on 7, so if I do that with every band, it's going to be way too loud. So in clean sound, I set it around 3. It's extremely sensible, so this is a neck pickup, both together. So both together in series and in phase, out of phase. So in phase for now. So if I put the neck pickup in parallel and the bridge pickup in series, or the other way around, and finally the bridge pickup. And both together out of phase. With the bridge pickup, the neck pickup in series and the bridge pickup in parallel, it's really nasal. If I put them both in both in series, it's less nasal. So now let's put some crunch. It's my Tube Screamer clone pedal, and that's it, only that and reverb. So if I go back to the neck pickup in series, for the crunch sound, I like it better with a little less bass. So it's like beat 2.5, something like that. And if I add the neck pickup with crunch sound in parallel, it's less crunchy. And those pickups are pretty silent because now I'm in single coil, neck pickup alone. And it's quite silent, almost as silent as the humbucker mode. Not much. So now, when I put both pickups together, I like better to have the neck pickup in parallel and the bridge in series. The other way around. That was out of phase. That's why. And if we put them out of phase. When they are like parallel and series, in out of phase mode, it doesn't sound too much like an out of phase pickups. But if you put them both in parallel, it's more nasal. And both in series, two. So and now, both in series and in phase. This is my favorite setting, and out of phase. And the cool thing with the booster is it counters the loss of volume when you are out of phase. See, with the out of phase setting and parallel series out of phase, and with the booster on the second position. I have the same volume as the normal setting. The fourth position out of phase, and the fifth one pretty loud. Of course it's noisy, but it's quite loud. And finally, bridge pickup in series. In series, no booster, compressor, a little bit of compressor, the same tube screamer, and my delay. Okay, that's it. So it's pretty cool guitar. I use it for my jazz rocks playing because no vibrato. Actually, at the beginning, I had a Stetz bar vibrato installed on this guitar, but because the top is arch, I couldn't set the string low enough, so it was too high. So I had to put back a regular bridge on, and I transfer my Stetz bar vibrato on this guitar here, and it's perfect. So I have no vibrato sadly, but it was a little bit too high and impossible to get lower without damaging the guitar. So that's it. I think that this guitar sounds better with effect than clean sound. I have other guitars that sounds much better for the clean jazz sound, even if it's a semi-hollow body. But it's a really cool guitar, and I like it pretty much. Easy to play. The strings are really low, and that's it. So if you're interested to get the wiring I did, how to install the MT3 and the booster and all those series split, parallel, and out of phase toggle, just check under the title of the video, and there's a link to my site where you can get the plan for free. And also at the beginning of the video, the song I played is taken from my latest album called Keep It Simple, and you can listen to it for free on every streaming platform such as Deezer, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal, and everything. So, and also download it for a couple of bucks on all the regular sites like iTunes, Microsoft Grooves, and Amazon, and everything. So thanks for watching, and see you in another video. Ciao.